Antoine Griezmann agrees a deal to sign for Manchester United. It's not a joke. I didn't expect to be back on tonight talking about Manchester United positive news, and maybe it has been fed out by the club to make us feel a little bit more positive about a disastrous draw against Hull City. But the reality is, Antoine Griezmann has apparently agreed a deal in principle to sign for Manchester United. And we would be remiss not to comment on it and talk about it when, although it is only just gone midnight on Wednesday night, it feels a bit of a weird time to talk about it. But the reality is, it's out there, it's credible, it's from French press Canal Plus, it's from the Independent in the UK, which, you know, whilst not being correct about everything, isn't a bad paper. It's not the Sun, it's not the Mirror, and they're saying that Antoine Griezmann has agreed personal terms and will join Manchester United in the summer. He will be paid the same 15 million salary as his close friend Paul Pogba, and he's been offered the number 7 shirt vacated by Memphis Depay. Nothing really new in that, apart from it's things that we've put 2 and 2 together about as fans before. The re-arrival of Griezmann is likely to spell the end of Wayne Rooney's time at Old Trafford, which many of us know about, and the only final part is to agree the fee with Atletico Madrid, who actually cannot play too much of hardball because there is a release fee of £85 million, which Manchester United are happy to pay, and Atletico Madrid can do nothing about it if they choose to dig their feet in, which is not expected considering they are building a new stadium and are likely to need to spend to bring some money in the summer. So, deal agreed in principle. Griezmann to Manchester United. I'm very, very happy. Obviously very happy. Mid-20s, one of the best players in the world football at the moment. Can play anywhere, really, in the attack, or the 3 positions either side of the attacker in the number 10 position. I think he'd fit into Manchester United absolutely perfectly. Very, very, very happily welcome him to Manchester United. And would just be another sign of us flexing those muscles that we have in the transfer market. I wish we could flex them a little bit more in the Premier League, but I don't want to dwell on that for the moment because tomorrow is a new day and it is past midnight, and Manchester United are still very much in every tournament that they're going for, if you can class top 4 as a tournament. And let's hope that we are in the Champions League in the summer, because as much as signing these great players is really exciting and encouraging, I want Manchester United to be in the Champions League. I want us to be challenging for the title, which I think we will be next year. And Antoine Griezmann is a deal that many of us expect to happen this summer, but for it to be picking up already, February only just, very, very interesting. And just going back on something I said before, that maybe the club had leaked this out after another bad result for Manchester United at Old Trafford. This was actually leaked out during the game, so that would be a bit unfair to say that. But people don't believe it till it's done, and I accept that, and that is fine. We are just reporting what's breaking tonight, and that is that Antoine Griezmann to Manchester United is agreed in principle, with the player agreeing personal terms, and now that all needs to be sorted is with the club. So Arsenal and everybody else who thought they had a chance at Griezmann, unlucky. I think he was always going to come to Manchester United, and Manchester United fits him perfectly. He's at Atletico Madrid, so he's not going to go to Real Madrid. He's played in La Liga, why would he go to Barcelona? PSG, why go and play there? England suits him perfectly. Paul Pogba's his best friend. He supports Manchester United, and his brother does. He loves David Beckham and the number 7 shirt, and number 7 shirt's free. You know, it's not even adding 2 and 2 together. It fits perfectly. The only thing that I think concerns us and a lot of Manchester United fans is we want to be in the Champions League, and we welcome someone like Griezmann. Of course we do. He's a fantastic player. Off both feet, he's quite good in the air for his height. He's not quite 6 foot. Can score all sorts of goals. I mean, the 2 we put up last week for Atletico Madrid, one was disallowed where he runs through and just chips the keeper, and the other one's like 30 yards out, blasted into the bottom corner. We need that sort of clinical finisher. Let's be honest, we do. We desperately need a clinical finisher, and if he's the replacement for Rooney and Rooney's going to go in the summer, then I don't want to dwell on Rooney. He's had a fantastic career at Manchester United, and it's not replacing Rooney is a bit disrespectful, I think. I think Rooney's coming towards the end of his time at Manchester United. I've said it plenty of time, his mind's willing but his body isn't. It's a natural transition. Sir Alex Ferguson was fantastic at it. The club has to evolve. Griezmann would be that evolving player to replace Rooney. And, you know, what a replacement. So, fantastic deal. Fully expected it to be done anyway. Very interesting that it's breaking so late at night. Tends to be when these sort of deals break at night that there is some truth in them, because I just think back to like Schweinsteiger and many a deal. I don't think it could be like Memphis. It could be a deal that gets announced before the end of the season. Let's not forget, I think he got announced in March or April before he signed, so it could get announced tomorrow or whatever like that. But I think the reality is that it's such a badly kept secret that Griezmann and Manchester United fit each other like a glove. Manchester United, obviously, Woodward's very, very good in these deals now. He's got Mourinho on his shoulder. Obviously, they've gone out, they've spoken, they've agreed the deal with Griezmann. It's there in principle. Why would he go back on it? And we just got to sort a deal out with Atletico Madrid. But like I said, £85 million. The deal is done. Atletico Madrid can't do anything about it. And I think we will have to pay £85 million because we paid £89 million for Pogba. And Griezmann, unlike Pogba, is a goal scorer. And goal scorers are obviously more valuable than midfielders. So we will have to pay £85 million for him. A lot of money, but Manchester, I've always been consistent about that. Manchester United have got the money and it doesn't really bother me that much. But my only concern is I just hope there's no clause in there that we've got to have Champions League football, because that could be a problem. But I'm going to stay positive. We can't get more confused and disillusioned about the whole result than we already have been. Tomorrow is another day, or today's another day, post midnight, and a little bit of positivity for Manchester United. No matter what, we will never be kept down. And I like Red Dove Supremacy says, I am excited. I'm really excited because he's a fantastic player, but we've got to get Champions League football. We've got to have Champions League football. We can't have another season of having fantastic players and just not doing well in the league or the Champions League. We've got to be in it. But paper over the cracks, says Pure Knights. Maybe. I do think, just very quickly, I think United fans aren't going to be bought off by signings for much longer. I think even with this deal, we welcome Griezmann. He's a fantastic player. In fact, at the start of last summer, we were asked on a United Stand show what would be your dream signing of the summer, and it was Griezmann. I didn't think we'd make it, but it was. So I really do like him, and I think he's perfect for United. But there are bigger concerns. We need to start winning football matches, but the cracks may be there from before Mourinho anyway, to be honest. Let's be honest. But yeah, very, very interesting signing. It isn't clicky bait or anything like that. It's out there. Go and have a look on the Independent, Canal Plus if you're French, Twitter, Griezmann, just type it in. Yeah, real positive. Very, really pleased with it. We'll pick it up tomorrow at some point, but there it is. Get commented below. Give us your thoughts. Lots of people saying, did he sign? Where is the proof of this? I just thought I'd wake up in the middle of the night and start talking about Griezmann signing for no absolute reason at all. It's on the Independent. It's all over Twitter. It's a deal agreed in principle between Manchester United and Griezmann. The fee will be £85 million, and he will be signing for Manchester United in the summer. We pretty much know this anyway. The fact that it's leaking out more and more is obviously what we would expect to happen. So if you're one of them people who, I don't believe it till he's signed, you might have to wait a few months. If you're one of those people who pretty much can see what's going to happen, there you go. But if you really want to go and have a look at it, where I've read it out from, just go to the Independent, type Griezmann. And if you're not from the UK, Independent, it's a good paper. It's a good paper. It's not the Sun or the Mirror. So they're not just doing it for... well, I'm sure they are doing it to get people to read their articles, but there's substance to it. And it's not just coming from there as well. Canal Plus, reputable in France as well, I believe. So... thanks everyone for watching. Get commenting below. Is it paper in the cracks? Are you happy about it? I think we all are happy. I just think, sometimes you live in the present, don't you? And we're a bit disappointed with United, but there's still lots for us to go for, and it's always nice to get good news. Thanks for watching. Give us your comments below. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to join us for the quiz, 8:30 Thursday night. It's going to be a cracking show. Let's put a smile on her face and love the club, Manchester United. See you soon.